evening, Mrs. Bird.
Hello, Carla. What brings you out here?
I need your opinion on something I've found.
I'll help if I can, dear. Can you show it to me? Well, dear, will you give me what you found? An earring? I don't understand, Carla.
Have you ever seen anyone wearing earrings like this?
Can't say I have. Why do you need to know?
It's a piece of evidence I found.
Evidence? Of what?
I'll fill you in on the details later. Can you find out whose it is?
I can snoop around, but there's just one problem. Someone left me a threatening note, Carla.
Have you ever seen anyone wearing earrings like this?
Can't say I have. Why do you need to know?
It's a piece of evidence I found.
Evidence? Of what?
I'll fill you in on the details later. Can you find out whose it is?
I can snoop around, but there's just one problem. Someone left me a threatening note, Carla.
Who's threatening you?
No idea. It wasn't signed, and I didn't recognize the handwriting.
Have you still got the note?
Yes, right here on the table. I think the threat is aimed at you too, Carla.
Whoever it is, they know we're onto them.
A threat's still a threat, and I'm not going down without a fight. I just need something to protect myself with.
What do you have in mind?
I know that Lucas had a blackjack in his room.
Why would you choose a blackjack?
It's a blunt weapon, and I'm not planning on killing anyone.
If you say so, I'll bring the blackjack from Lucas's room then.
Thank you, Carla.
Listen, I can't help myself sometimes.
Damn it, Jax. You're not the same man I fell in love with. You've changed.
Love. I thought that word was gone from your vocabulary.
I've had enough of your stupid insults. Were you just listening in on us?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't hear a thing.
That's the worst lie I've ever heard. And to my face?
If there's anything I can do to make things better...
There is. Don't tell a soul what you heard. What are you even doing down here?
I'm just getting Mrs. Bird something from the security room.
Well, be on your way then.
The blackjack is somewhere in here. Maybe behind the folding screen. I found that blackjack you asked for, Mrs. Bird.
Oh, let me see. That's the one. Much appreciated, Carla.
No problem. Isn't it odd that Lucas had a vintage blackjack, though?
Oh, not at all. I asked him to keep it safe.
Are you saying this blackjack belongs to you?
Well, I'm not proud of it, but that's a story for another day.
As you wish, Mrs. Bird. I need to go and check on the Admiral.
Give him my best, and do stay safe, Carla.
Oh, Carla, what a lovely surprise to see you here.
Where's Dr. Cat?
I believe she's monitoring Ruben's health. Bless her.
Would you mind telling me what you're doing here?
Are you suspicious of me? Chérie, please. Jax told me about the incident and I offered to take over. Go get some rest. I've got this covered, really.
I'd prefer to stay and look after the Admiral myself. Actually, I insist.
Have it your way then. I didn't come here for a cat fight.
If I need any help, I'll just...
Oh, Sam! Don't you move a muscle now!
What? Aren't you a surprising duo to find?
Admiral, how are you feeling?
Like I've been on the roller coaster of a lifetime.
You were hit on the back of the head, Admiral.
Attacked, you mean? Someone really doesn't want me getting off the island. Which only confirms that I need to sail to the mainland, and soon.
In your condition? Are you sure?
Absolutely. I just need to rest a short while. My head is splitting, and I left my aspirant in the dining hall.
I'll go grab it for you. Just stay put.
Watch your back, Carla. You never know who's still lurking around.
You're all fishy. Anyone here could be the killer.
Stop saying that, please. Just calm down.
Yeah? Tell that to your country boy.
You want to settle this, Wolf?
Get a hold of yourselves! What a joke this is.
You know what's really funny, Portia? Nobody's leaving the island now, just like you wanted. Ain't that just...
Jax, use your head for once. You think I did this?
You sure are twisted like that.
Whatever I say, it just falls on deaf ears.
We should not let this push us over the edge.
I've had enough of y'all's faces. Come on, Janet.
I'm gonna go chill with some video games.
I'd better find the Admiral's aspirant before things get heated again. I need to add milk. I shouldn't keep Admiral waiting any longer.
Ah, Miss Page, have you found my pills already?
Among other things, yes.
Would you mind dissolving them for me? There's a cup and some water on the table.
Sure. Aspirant's ready. I can give it to the Admiral.
I suppose I need to start moving a little.
Admiral, you should stay still.
Don't worry about me, child. Just hand me. I would have walked this off back in the day.
It's all right, sir. You still need to recover your strength.
Honestly, I thought you'd be a liability, but you've proven me wrong.
Perhaps you'll tell me about the security footage then?
It wasn't completely damaged. I managed to rewind it to a few intact frames. Lucas is captured, wiping his knuckles while talking to someone.
He wasn't fighting with anyone then?
Not at the time, but Lucas must have been murdered by someone he knew. I couldn't identify them from the camera angle, though.
Are you saying it was one of the guests?
Everyone is a suspect until we connect the dots, and that includes the staff. In fact, I had my doubts about Mrs. Bird. She was right at the center of the crime scene.
Have you confronted her about it?
Of course. She was insulted by the accusation, but her story checks out. Mrs. Bird escorted Freddie to his suite shortly before the incident. He was then left unattended as Mrs. Bird went to tidy the Starship suite. His absence fits the time frame of Lucas's death.
I found an enamel pin from his jacket in the pool grate.
That raises a few eyebrows, but it's hardly proof. Lucas was always a thorough security officer. Chances are he ran background checks on us. I reckon we might find something on Mr. Wolf, too.
In the security room. It's worth a shot.
Be subtle about it, Miss Page. Just bring me any documents you find.